Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.
Attorney General Camacho says it's rather extraordinary for conduct that was criminal before to no longer be against the law. But that's what the law's done.
It's pretty specific in terms of what is now legal. You can consume or smoke marijuana in your home. I think that's the simplest rule to follow.
But public consumption is still banned regardless of how the cannabis is consumed, and driving while under the influence applies with cannabis the same way it does with alcohol.
If you could not smoke a cigarette in a public place, you cannot smoke marijuana in that same place. People have asked questions about driving. We still have laws about driving while impaired. It's not just alcohol. So if you drive somewhere and you smoke marijuana and you then get behind the wheel and you're driving and you're impaired, you are still violating the law.
Selling, distribution, and transferring are also still illegal, except for certified medical cannabis patients. And if you have a prior conviction or even a pending case, you're still not necessarily in the clear.
For past convictions, the law that was passed says it doesn't affect prior penalties. So if you have a conviction for possession of marijuana, 1 ounce or less, this law doesn't change that, and the expungement rules are very specific. This wouldn't fall into it. So that's going to require additional legislative action or a pardon by the governor in order to remove those types of convictions.
There are also questions about enforcement and other issues that will hopefully become more clear when the mandated Cannabis Control Board eventually comes up with the regulations. And if there's a legal challenge to the law, he says his office, which represents the government, is prepared to defend it.
Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.